Hello everyone, how are you doing? I hope all is well with each and every last one of you on tonight. I'm gonna come in and I'm gonna do a government check-in. Now we have quite a few cards, alright. Um, I'm gonna go through all of them. We're just gonna see what it is Spirit would like to share with us on tonight, okay? Um, let me let me get everything together. I apologize. Every now and then it's like stuff don't hit my mind till I come in and get ready to get started. But we here, okay? We in this, okay? We in this. So like I said, we do have quite a few we're gonna go through, but I'm not gonna be before you long. We're gonna move accordingly. I'm only gonna work with two different decks with this message. We're gonna start with overview, kind of see what the background situation is, and we're gonna go a little bit into a message about it. Okay, that's how we're gonna do this. This is a government check-in, and before I kind of shut down for tonight, um, we're gonna see what it is Spirit would like to share with us. All praises to the Most High. Hallelujah. 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 All praises to the Most High. I was trying to fix my camera to try to bring it down a little bit, but I can't really get it going the way I would really like to. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna just go along. As long as you can hear my voice, that's good enough for me. Okay. So I hope y'all can hear me. Okay. All right. First card we got. Like I said, we got quite a few, but we're gonna go with this deck accordingly. Okay. And we're gonna work with different decks so that we can get the actual message right. So the first card we have, we're gonna talk about the National Institution of Health. The National Institution of Health, called the NIH. All right. So we're gonna go with the situation that we have here with. It's not so much of the situation that, but it gives us a little broader um, one word of what particular may be going on. Okay. All right. I just hate this camera. Let me pause for just a moment, y'all. Let me try to see can I bring my face up just a little bit more. Okay, that's a little better. All right. Okay. Now, first, like I said, we have the NIH. So, Spirit, what's going on? What you want us to know about the National Institution of Health? The National Institution of Health is the primary agency of the United States federal government responsible for biomedical and public health research. It was founded in 1887 and is part of the United States Department of Health and Human Services. Okay, so that's what they say the NIH is. Now, the thing that caught my attention, why would the NIH have a card to come out here that talks about revenge? Now, that's the question. Because as you see the card we have here, it says revenge. Talks about all those different types of characters. It can be something about retaliation, plotting, payback, punishing somebody, or getting even. So, why would the National Institution of Health be in this state of thinking? Can you tell me? Don't sound right, do it? They gonna call it. And then you got an Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups is actually coming in a reverse. So with an Ace of Cups coming in a reverse, that really made me feel like that revenge card is just that. Because if you have an Ace of Cups, that means that you don't have no good feelings about something. So let me put this here close by because I see I'm going to be looking up stuff now. I see it already. Okay. So let's talk about this Ace of Cups in the reverse. Let's see what we could say is being said with this Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups in the reverse talks about blocked emotions, emotional drain, and a need for inner self-care. So it seems like while they sitting up here working with the United States Health and Human Service, some of them are potentially one, two, or whoever is in this energy that I'm picking up on. They need to practice what they preach. They need to go get some help for themselves. I know offense. Okay? So what's wrong with whoever this is I'm picking up that's connected to the NIH? Then we got the sun, and then we got a card when I look to the side say illuminate. And then we got the sun card that come out next. It says the sun. So something really going on with that. Now, what was illuminated? Can you tell me? What type of truth? We got the hangman. So we know the hangman talks about holding something up potentially. Talks about that reflection. It even can talk about rebirth. Let's see what else the hangman can tell us. Pause and reflect, new perspective. It also can talk about surrender, to let go of control. Let's get one more and we're going to get off of this. Give us a closing now on the NIH. Give me a closing on the NIH. Okay, let me go back to this side because I feel like I may have missed something. Give me a closing on this NIH. with the devil card coming there, it could be somewhere in the alignments with let go of control potentially, or it says to embrace a state of transitional limbo. All right. So it could have been somebody's desire wasn't met. Could have something to do with that. Could have something to do with what somebody may have put into as well. Let's go on and get a clarifier what about the devil card. I'm gonna take that one. And you got a king of swords. King of swords, that's somebody that could be in some type of higher up position. They have some mental clarity about something as well. This is somebody that could take some form of actions. They have, it talks about their intellectual power, talks about the truth of things. We already seen the sun out here, right? So if we saw a card that says illuminate, it says revealing the truth, talks about confession or shedding light on something. Okay? So that's on the NIH. Let's pick these cards up, Spirit, and let's move on. The next we want to talk about, do we want to talk about this now? Or we want, I'm going to wait before we talk about that one. This time we're going to talk about the CMS, Medicaid, Medicare. All right. Then we're going to talk about that. And then I guess we'll talk about this and this. And then we'll talk about, hold on. We'll talk about this. No, we'll talk about this, and we'll talk about that, and we'll leave this as the overall, since this kind of cover up everything that we're talking about. Okay. All right. Let's talk about now CMS, Medicaid, Medicare. What's going on with Medicaid, Medicare? All right, we got signs. We got signs for Medicaid, Medicare. It can talk about synchronicities, repeated numbers, the meaning of something. So Medicaid, Medicare, we know Medicaid, Medicare, they kind of line in with your uh, your health as well, right? Okay. Now, what would be so important for signs when it comes to Medicaid and Medicare? And we have here the CMS. So first I want to look at the actual signs. What is that? It says the meanings. We got a Queen of Wands. We have a Queen of Wands, so that's somebody that's determined. Okay. Could be somebody that's vibrant, shows courage and confidence, um, is an outgoing, warm, funny individual, often linked to a fire sign like a Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But what I'm more so picking up with the signs, the meaning, the repeated numbers, is something when it comes to potentially maybe feminine females. Now this could have something to do with, they do the coding. Could be something that is being a little repetitive when it comes to some type of diagnostic coding. Can you confirm here with that, Spirit? I'm actually gonna take that one. You have a Six of Pentacles. Again, that's like that giving and receiving, right? Talks about charity. It's something with money. And I said, whatever it is, it got something to do with the coding. Something about the diagnostic is being repetitive. Something is studied being repeated. But my spirit is telling me it's being done on a feminine energy. Okay? It's something about that. All right? Tell me more. Tell me something else here. And then you got a Six of Swords. Something was discovered. Okay? So whatever this Medicaid, Medicare, something about the coding, something being kind of repeated, repetitive, all right, it's been discovered, all right. That's really what I'm picking up on that. Okay. Now let's go to the Queen of Wands one more time, just to confirm. This may be something with a feminine energy, or it could be with other feminine energies. Okay, tell me something about that. Could be even something about lab work. I can see that coming from the Six of Pentacles. And then you got the Six of Cups. So this could be one individual or multiple, but this is kind of like somebody going back doing a review over somebody's chart, because the Six of Cups, it talks about the past. So somebody been kind of going in, potentially looking at potential lab work or whatever it is. Something was being repetitive. It was something about the signs of something. They kind of started seeing a pattern, okay? And it was discovered, okay? So, can you tell me potentially what the signs was? Can you tell me what this could have been pertaining to? And then you got a Queen of Swords. Now, this could have happened about one individual or two individuals. Maybe they was comparing. I don't know. Maybe they was doing some comparing and contrasting with two individual lab work, or it was something potentially between two. Okay, or this could have been something that with the Queen of Swords, this could have been something somebody was actually looking into. All right, because the Queen of Swords can be somebody that's in the courts. They could be somebody that can be into some form of investigation. But they out for to be upright and seek the truth of something. So again, we got two feminine energies. One, it could have been done too. They was looking into it, or they was looking at one or two, doing some comparison and contrast. It was something like that. And I'm kind of going to leave it right there with that. Okay? All right. The next one we're going to talk about the National Credit Union Administration. The National Credit Union Administration. So tell me something about the National Credit Union Administration. We got influences. So it says others involved. Also talks about manipulation. Talks about intervention, third parties. So this could have been something that was going on, potentially with a National Credit Union Administration, or this was something being done. So tell me more about the National Credit Union Administration, because we have influences, others involved. You have the Lover's card there. So with the Lover's card, it could be one, two, two or more, okay? credit union administration, I don't look at this as being so much as uh, something when it comes to some type of teaching or religion or nothing like this. I'm seeing this hermit potentially as, again, somebody could be shining some light or putting out some information about something. Clarify the hermit. No, spirits say no. I still feel that's what it is. The hermit could know something about the lovers when it comes to the National Credit Union Administration. Okay. Tell me now about the influences. It says others involved. You have a four swords. So if it is others involved, it seems like potentially those others, they finna withdraw. Either they finna withdraw from something, or they was involved by withdrawing something. All right. Tell me one more. I'm actually gonna go back and there's something about these two. Better yet, let's just start over. Tell me something else about this, and we're gonna go on. Okay, spirit didn't show anything. I'm gonna keep going. And then we have here a three of pentacles. There go teamwork. Lining in with what we was already picking up off the other involved. We got teamwork with the three of pentacles coming out here. Coming together for a common cause, alright? So it was something surrounding the National Credit Union Administration, alright? Now, was it actually the administration that was doing this? Let's see. So spirit with the National Union, the National Credit Union Administration. Was it actually the administration doing this? So this was something the actual administration was doing. Alright. So can you confirm why the National Credit Administration was doing this? That goes Six of Pentacles. So this could have been like a scheme where it was kind of in a group together where they were giving and receiving something to one another. That's the way I can see that with a Six of Pentacles. And I'm going to leave it there. Next, we got the CIA. We got the CIA, Central Intelligence Agency, the CIA. So what's going on with the CIA? With the CIA, we got time. We got time. So whether maybe the CIA feel like they need more time to do something, maybe they feel like now is not the right time to do something, or they're gonna sit back and allow time time will bring some unexpected changes. So it's time surrounding the CIA. So tell me more about this time, what they need time for, or what they depending on time for. You got an Ace of Cups. So with this Ace of Cups, I feel like they need a little bit more time to be able to pull something off. Clarify this Ace of Cups. something, or give some type of right for something. And then you got the Three of Cups here. Yeah, yeah, you got the Three of Cups here. So the CIA feel like they need a little bit more time, or are they gonna allow time to take its own course? Um, because with this here Three of Cups, that's kind of lining in like with what I was picking up, like for them to try to do something or conquer something or achieve something. All right, tell me one more on the CIA. Is this the right card to come out with the CIA? So is this card the same card that just went with the credit union? So we got the lovers again. So apparently, not only do the National Credit Union know who these individuals is, potentially the CIA knows something too about the same individual. So clarify the lovers. You got a Five of Wands. Now, the Five of Wands, that can talk about arguments, upheavals, competition. Is that what the CIA trying to do? Cause some confusion, potentially. So with the CIA, is the CIA really, is they trying to cause some type of confusion? It's like they might be trying to more so cause some confusion. I don't feel like whatever it is they need, feel like they need some more time to do. It's like it ain't no good in it. Give me a closing. And there go the Ten of Wands. Like I said, what with a Ten of Wands, ain't no good in that. So that's what the CIA trying to do. So the Ten of Wands talks about what? Heavy load, stress, and burnout. And then it talks about almost done. Because we already see they need time, right? So they feel like something is almost done. But I'm picking up they trying to do something though to cause some confusion. Sound petty, don't it? Sounds very petty. I don't know. I'm gonna leave it alone. Next, we got the Air Force. Now we got the Air Force. Let's see what's going on with the Air Force. Now we just talked about the Air Force. Air Force been coming pretty strong again. So what is it about the Air Force? We got reflection. So somebody could in the Air Force could be going through a dark night of the shucks of the soul, or they could be facing their inner truth about something, or they seeing the true color about something or someone. All right. So tell me about this individual with the Air Force. We have a Queen of Cups coming out there. Queen of Cups is like a mother figure, right? Somebody somebody that's intuitive, nurturing, okay? Tell me more. We have here three of swords, okay? So somebody in the Air Force could be seeing the truth when it comes to potentially a Queen of Cups. Maybe they feel like it was some betrayal, or they could be hurt or feeling some sorrow about some form of information they may have discovered. Tell me one more here, please. And there go Three of Cups again. All right. So it could have been multiple people's involved with this. Okay. Because I can't see a Three of Swords being followed by a Three of Cups, and everything is all good and dandy. That's really just telling me it could have been others involved with whatever this is surrounding this person with the Air Force. Okay. So tell me something else about, because I see like we got a Queen of Cups out here, and then you got a Three of Swords, followed by a Three of Cups. So this could be something like in line with family, colleagues. I won't say colleagues, maybe family, friends, or something like that. But whoever in the energy of the Three of Cups, they know this Queen of Cups. So tell me one more here. And again, there go confusion, competitions, or something going on with that too. Because we got a Five of Wands here too. What is causing the reflection? Can you tell me? What is the reflection coming from? So it could have been an argument, because I'm picking up like somebody being defensive, standing up for something or they self. Okay, so it could have been an argument. Tell me one more now on this Queen of Cups. You got the Seven of Pentacles. That could have been what they invested into, or they could be remembering some things, okay, as well. What else we can see with a Seven of Pentacles? Talks about the long-term view, perseverance, assessment. Again, somebody was looking into something. We see the cards say what? Reflection. So now that somebody could be going through, they could be seeing the true color about something, or they facing their inner truth about something. All right, with the Air Force. Now this could be just one individual in these entities that I'm picking up, but I'm picking up somebody because they connected to you. All right, your environment, your workplace. All right. Next, we got the armor. Okay, next we got the armor. So what is it about the armor? The armor. All right, we got a union. So somebody may be coming back, or somebody want to make something work. Somebody want a second chance with something. Okay, they could be connected to the armor. All right, it talks about a union or something like that. Tell me more about the armor. So it could have something about a feminine energy. It could be a single feminine energy with the Nine of Pentacles. So somebody could be, it could be something there with that. See, I pick up on a lot of stuff, like I'm picking up somebody's relationship. Okay. So it talks about financial independence, self-sufficiency, enjoying life, discipline. So tell me more about this. You got a Seven of Swords. So it could have been some dishonesty. Somebody could have been trying to be sneaky with something. Somebody decided to move forward with something or go on in a new direction. Uh, Seven of Pentacles can talk about other things. Seven of Swords. So let's see what else we can talk about with the Seven of Swords. Talks about the deception and trickery. Talks about strategy, resourcefulness. So it seemed like whether or not if this with a union or somebody coming back or a second chance, this may not be something romantic, okay? And it talks about flying under the radar, okay? Somebody could have been doing things deceitfully and acting as the lone wolf rather than confronting a problem head on. Kind of reflecting a little bit to the scenario I feel we was talking about with the Air Force. So tell me one more with the armor. You got an Ace of Cups. So somebody could want like a happy ever after, or they want something to go back into some type of old way or something like that. Give me one more with the armor. And then you got the Page of Swords there. All right. Again, I think somebody more so on the outside looking in. It's never been like no approach or anything. Somebody could see somebody growth and potentials. Give me one closing. Could be some communication going on, but I don't feel like it may or may not be some communication here. And again, there goes the Three of Cups. So we see that out of almost all of these that we did, it's been like a huddle around. It's been multiple people's involved because we got the Three of Cups. We just had the Three of Cups with the Air Force. Now we on the armory, and we still kind of feel like we in that same little flow. But the only difference, a Queen of Cups came out with the Air Force. A Nine of Pentacles is coming out with the armor. Now, from those two readings, the Queen of Cups, was that a person that was in the upright when it comes to the Air Force? So that Queen of Cups was not somebody in the upright. Now right here we with the armor, we talking about a Nine of Pentacles. Is that Nine of Pentacles somebody that's in the upright? So with this Nine of Pentacles, there's not somebody that's in the upright. So it's probably why there's so much conflict going on. Because these are not no genuine people. They doing sneaky stuff. Now, again, I'm not going deep into this to try to find out what's from what, role play by role play. I'm not finna do that. But I am kind of what's right and what's not right. Okay? So I feel like with the Air Force and the Armory, it's some issues going on. Whether it's one individual or multiple individuals that's done collaborated with other individuals, but some things are not right. Okay, and I'm gonna leave it there. Next, we got arts and entertainment. Arts and entertainment. So let's see what's going on with arts and entertainment. We got a coffee date. So somebody may be meeting up, they may be planning, having a discussion, or somebody could be dating multiple people. But we're gonna see what's going on with arts and entertainment, because we have the card that says coffee date. What's going on with arts and entertainment? You have a nine of cups. So with that nine of cups, this could be somebody that could be dating multiple peoples potentially, or it may be multiple peoples that's meeting up and planning. And from the nine of cups, you got the four of swords. So whatever it is, maybe they are planning, meeting up, planning how they can dissolve something. All right, that's really what I'm more so picking up. Tell me more about this art and entertainment. We got the strength card. So that talks about courage, um, talks about the core traits, talks about the situation, and you can talk about the approach. So again, they could be meeting up, trying to discuss how they can dissolve something, okay? How they gonna approach a situation or something like that. Anything else about the arts and entertainment and the coffee date, and there go two of cups. So potentially, maybe they're gonna get down to some type of strategy or plan where they can be able to potentially uh, kind of figure out something. All right. And I don't want to pull no more. Well, Spirit say pull one more. All right, because we ended on this two of cups. Tell me more. And from there, you got the eight of cups. So with the eight of cups, seem like somebody just gonna go on it just depends how this two of cups is really flowing. But I'm feeling like, give me one more after this eight of cups. And there go the star. So 9 times out of 10 look like somebody gonna may just go on their own way. And I'm gonna leave it there. But that's really what I'm kind of seeing there with that. All right, now we on our next one. We almost finished, you guys. Next, we're gonna talk about the Trump administration. So, what's going on with the Trump administration? We got magnifying glass. So with the magnifying talks about showing proof, talks about confirmation, or somebody finding out the truth about something. They've been looking into something. Could have had something to do with the Trump administration. Tell me about this magnifying glass with the Trump administration. You got the food card. Somebody could have, it talks about a journey. Somebody could have took a journey. Somebody could have took a leap of faith with something. Somebody could have took a risk. It talks about a new start. It talks about trust. It talks about innocence. And it also talks about freedom. Okay? So they could have been looking into something, okay, when it comes to the Trump administration. Tell me more. You got a ten of swords. So ten of swords is like a defeat or something coming to a harsh end. So it seemed like whatever the truth or what they have found out some proof about, it didn't work in their favor. With a ten of swords coming at them. So what was this food? Tell me about the food card. The Queen of Cups everywhere, ain't it? Cause we got the Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups was just over here arguing with somebody with the Air Force. Now we got the Queen of Cups over here. And then you got the Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords really flipped around. Like somebody's not trapped. Somebody is not somebody is not trapped. They're not frustrated. Something tell me this is not the same Queen of Cups. Is this the same Queen of Cups from the Air Force situation? No. So this is another Queen of Cups. This is a Queen of Cups that's in the upright over here this time. So what they discovered about potential of Queen of Cups, Trump administration, they found out something was true. And whatever it was, it didn't work out in the Trump administration or Trump, something with the Trumps. It didn't work out in their best interest. Because it's some truth. They found the truth. They got confirmation, validation. They got proof about something. Give me a closing on the Trump administration. We got a Knight of Wands. So with a Knight of Wands, a Knight of Wands talks about energy and actions, talks about adventure, impulsiveness. So somebody could have been very impulsive with something, okay? Or they took a bold risk. So somebody could have took a bold risk at something with the Trump administration or connected to the Trump administration or something. All right. So we're gonna leave that there. I'm not gonna put no more on there. Next, we got contract expired. We got contract expired. So let's see what the contract expired is all about. We some type of mixed feelings about something, maybe because a contract has expired. Okay, they having a lot of highs and lows. Okay, somebody could be crashing. They frustrated. Tell me about this contract expired. We have emotions. We got a king of cups. So it could be a masculine potentially or a king of cups, um, or somebody in that energy. A king of cups is somebody that's emotionally stability, has emotional stability, compassion, good advice. But we see over here the emotion card came out, right? It says like waves in and out, crashing. So again, this is not this person energy. So give me a clarifier on the King of Cups because those are mixed. That's mixed. There go the sun, and somebody know that. Somebody know that because the sun is lining in with the King of Cups. Something telling me it's really potentially is a Queen of Cups. But could you confirm, Spirit, about this King of Cups? Is it really a king? It's a queen. I felt that, even though it's showing up in that type of energy. Because somebody over here panicking. They in the type of emotions that kind of make you act stupid. Somebody is over here calm, showing some good emotions. But the contract is over. But it's like somebody's still trying to play something. Tell me more. You got a Nine of Pentacles coming out here. Again, we just had the Nine of Pentacles come out with the armor, right? And with the armor, if I'm not mistaken, with that message, it was talking about a union, trying to make it seem like something was still going, right? But right here, you see plain today, it says something ain't going. Okay? And then there go Two of Pentacles, that juggling, lying. Somebody was lying about something. All right. So give me one more closing on this one. And there go the Strength card. Why? Because this person knows something over. Strength card talks about what? Your courage. Did we already talk about this? Talks about your core traits. Talks about your approach, your situation. It says you have the emotional maturity to handle a difficult person or a stressful test. And I ain't gonna put no more on that. All right. Final one, y'all. This is the one I started with at first. I said, nah, I'm gonna save this one for last. Cause this is like the overall of everything we done talked about. What it is, Susan? The United States. So let's see. final card is all about. All right. Tell me about the United States. Wow, that was quick. Deny. I can't. Denial. So we got the United States in denial. Again, talks about what? Contradicting, refusal, dismissing, and not facing reality. United States. Let's talk about this denial with the United States. What they doing? Let's talk about it. First card, we got a what? Nine of Cups. All right. So we know the Nine of Cups. It can talk about multiple things. First card, Nine of Cups. Let's see. All right. So a Nine of Cups is like a wish card. Okay. It talks about the core themes. Wishful fulfillment. Okay. Deep satisfaction. The realization of a what? Personal dream. So what is really the Nine of Cups? Can we confirm the Nine of Cups, please? Because the overall card is denial. You got here Eight of Wands. So Eight of Wands. Let's go. That could talk about something could be speeding up, gaining momentum. It talks about what? Sudden movement, fast paced change. So it's a fast paced change going on in something. And I feel like the denial is really lining in with this nine of cups. I do feel that. Okay. With the Eight of Wands, it talks about a fast paced change. Talks about sudden movement, swift communications. All right. So somebody could be trying to do something real quick, or they trying to talk fast, or they trying to. It's something about the change in something. Tell me more here, please. This time we got the lovers again, but the lovers actually come on their side. So y'all know all these messages to a certain degree is kind of flowing right up under the what? United States. But we got the lovers, but this time the lovers actually come on their side. And now let's look at the lover card. It talks about what? Love and union. It talks about shared values. And it talks about crucial choices. So with it coming on the side, again, it's lining in with the denial and the Nine of Cups. Tell me more about the lovers that's coming on the side now. Again, the strength card. Strength card came up on top. Clarify the strength card this time. I'm actually going to take this one. And we got the towel. Confirmed. Some changing. Some being broke down. Let's look at the towel. It talks about sudden changes, dramatic, dramatic disruption, shattering illusions, break down insights, and liberation from toxic structures. I don't even want to put no more on it. I don't want to put no more on it. All praises to the Most High. Should we leave it there? No, my spirit saying we notice whatever with the strength, body in the towel. We see the lovers on their side. And we see United States was in denial, perpetrating like they had something going, but they really didn't. I want to look at the Nine of Cups. So what was supposed to be the wish card they thought they had? Oh, they thought they had some type of protection against something, I think. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. That talks about standing firm, persevering, maintaining control. So they thought they had like some type of control over something, or they was gonna outlast something, or they was defending the ideas and values and territories. When others pushed back, so they thought they had control over something. They was in denial. Give me one more over here with the strength and the tile. Wow, that was a long government message. I apologize. It was interesting though. And again, you got the Four of Wands. I mean the Five of Wands. You got the Five of Wands there. So the Five of Wands to a certain degree can also be lining in with the Tower. Because it talks about now the conflict, the chaotic energies. Uh, I don't, could have been some competition, especially with the lovers coming on the side. But we see whatever that was, something even down on that now. Something even down with that now. Tell me one more about the lovers coming on the side. You got a Four of Pentacles. Again, they thought they had control over something. Who these lovers are, I don't really know. I'm not really caring. But they was two people with certain type of power or some position. I won't say power. I will say position. All right. Now with this Four of Pentacles, again, they thought they had control over something. Talks about that financial stability, savings, material stability. So some they thought they had everything under control, but it was a swift change. Negative traits, control and caution, financial focus. Now the Five of Wands, did we just go over that? I think we did. Yeah, we just talks about fighting, competition. Talks about now messy energy. See, they thought they had everything under control. I know why they thought they did. Okay, that's why they got messy energy now. Okay, they're not balanced. Okay, Tell me one on this five of wands. There go a king of wands. So it's a king of wands. And that's supposed to be a natural born leader. A king of wands talks about natural leadership. It talks about big energy. Big visions and strong creative power. Nope, my bad. Pull that back, spirit. It's not the king of wands, it's a nine of wands. So it went from the five of wands to the nine of wands. So something really finna really get big in the United States. You already got the tower here. You went from the tower, and then right behind that, here go the five of wands, a nine of wands. Something really finna get big and out of hand in the United States. Can you tell me potentially what it is, spirit? Something finna get big and out of hand in the United States. I don't know when, but I see it. And there go the Hierophant. The Most High finna come here. Do you hear me? There go the whole system that wanna go outside of the Most High will. You got the Hierophant. That's it. Plain as day. United States. My spirit's strongly saying that. And much as this Hierophant I come out up in my deck, I always seen this as like the institutions. You could talk about the corpse and all that stuff, but something major finna go down. But I'm not picking this energy up to be based. This is like a higher power right here. Is really what I'm picking up this time off of this Hierophant, and I usually don't get that feeling, but this time I'm seeing this Hierophant in a whole new light. And I'm gonna leave it there. Some say leave it there. Wow. Talk to you later.